Okay, so had my notification pop up on my phone, so I know I'm streaming. And let's get over to the site here and get things going here. Get things going here. Oh, and mute myself. At least I know I'm talking. So we're gonna let me just edit as I do often. Edit the content here. The description content, that is. So there's the new content and the rest of it. And that is a current mod list in the, let's see, yeah, Vulpin V2. Or is it? Let me see. No, let me, this should be the right mod list here. Hang on a second. Whoopsie. Got to get these links right. All right, and there we go. That should be correct. I think that updates fairly live. Everything else is correct. The links to our Facebook group and the podcasts, etc. So this is a build that I'm working with in SE with Vivid Weathers. And oh, my son just texted me that Dying Light 2 is coming out. Interesting. So yeah, Vivid Weathers. And let me just pop the chat out here, see if anybody shows up at some point. Pop the chat out. I do wish that when I limited the size of the window here, I could actually see what I'm doing. But so often I get well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so let's get on with this. So I'm going to pop open my game screen here, my game overlay, and I hope nobody minds the overlay. I kind of like it, but if the chat lets me know that they think it sucks moose, then I will just simply go to a full screen game. Alright, so I've set up a lot of things already. Right now I'm in Unbound, and I've got pretty much everything, I think, the way I want it. At least I thought I did. It's supposed to have been at Lake Ilanalta. There we go. Thief, leather, nothing. Longbow, that's all done. I've got spell selection set up. Starting location, yes. Special options, no. So let's do that. Let's just get into this. And I am going to... Alright, so the Thief Stone under Andromeda, which is Enai Cheyon's latest Standing Stone mod, gives one selectable buffs each time you wake up from sleep or when you start the game. So it's kind of cool. If you haven't tried it, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. I have a preset for this character that I'm going to use. So let's get him going here. Rast is well, he's an interesting fellow. I don't think I'm going to change him around a whole lot right now. Yeah, let's just leave him alone. He's fine. I've given him leather armor. I've given him a bow. I'm going to do a little bit more. He's got a pretty intense stare there, doesn't he? The Last Junkers, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Read the description and decide whether you want to stay or not. I'm going to be farting around a lot, screwing around with the console and stuff like that. So if you're looking for fluid gameplay, tonight is not the night. So anyway, so we're going to go with this preset, and we're going to name him who he is. I've added 3 spells that I thought were appropriate to the character. He is well, I'm intending him to be at some point. This is a development evening. This is not... I'm going to be recording, I hope, this character for a series of videos, but he will be an illiterate Imperial at first, anyway. Oh, I wondered where this would set me up on Lake Ilinalta. Okay. So let's do a couple of things right off the bat here. We're starting off at dawn. We have a lot of survival mods loaded, things like Hunterborn and I Need and various other things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set a few skill levels, because I want him to have, I want him to set up, you know, I don't want to have to start from square one. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And let's see, the multiplier for alchemy is 506. Let's see if this works. So if I want to advance... Oh, you know what? I better check something out before I even do that. Let's see where my skills are. Didn't actually look. Alchemy's at 15, so I want to add 15 to that. So 15 times 506. Thank you, sir. I've worked on this this build out a lot. I'm running Rudy ENB, Vivid Weathers, and a lot of texture mods. Once we get into the world, if you stick around long enough, we can look at some of that if you're interested. Let me just get out my calculator here, because I suck at math. No, that's wrong. 506 times 15, 7590. All right. And I'm also going to, let's see, archery. Where's my archery at? That's a much lower multiplier. That's also at 15. Okay. So let's see. player dot advance skill alchemy 7590. No, not 76,590. 7590. All right, to 24. I guess I got the wrong multiplier. So I'm at 24, 5. Let's try a little bit more. I want to get him up to 30 because I want to be able to use experimenter and ordinator. So 506 times 5, 25, 30. Let's see where we get with another 2,530 points. Fuck me. Pardon my French. So somebody published the wrong multiplier. Or, oh wait, no, it changes as you go up. That's right. It changes as you go up in skill. So let's add another 5,000. There we go. Bingo. All right. And then archery. And it's at 15, and 43 is the multiplier. So let's see, 43 times 15. If I want to add 15 levels, let's add 1,000 and see what happens. Oops. Archery. What is the code for archery? Marksman. Pardon me. All right. I should have known that. Marksman. Okay. 27. So that's plenty. I don't need to add any more to that. All right. Next item is a mortar and pestle. So let's see. We're going to add a mortar and pestle. And it is 090 38689 38689. One of them. And a herding stick. Player dot add item 4902 A F4C F4C1. Hey Adam. Wait a minute, are you in Falkreath or am I in Falkreath? And why are you watching me instead of making s'mores and toasting marshmallows and all that good stuff? So what else did I want to do? I wanted to set my level. Let's see. Player dot set level 5. Alright. That didn't return any errors. So let's see where I am now. And I'm at level 5. Good. And I've only got 2 perks to increase. That seems fair. I mean, when you screw around with these kind of attributes, I don't want to overpower myself or cheat too much, but I like to at least give myself a few things that are appropriate to a character that I want to play. So first things first, we're going to go to alchemy and grab experimenter, and that's the most important thing right now for this character. And then back to archery, and we're going to take this, and we're going to take clean kill, which is an awesome perk. And that's going to set Rast up, at least initially. So we're at this little camp here on the banks of Lake Ilinalta. Actually, not exactly where I thought we were. Let's see. We're down coast from where I thought we were. We are running Vivid Weathers in this playthrough. Come on, trigger. There we go. Instead of Obsidian, as we were yesterday. And that's because I wanted to just experiment with the look of the game a little bit. It does look great. Real life Valkyrie, man. Excellent. Oh no, really? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry it's raining. We had heavy rain yesterday and rain this morning, so I didn't do any hiking. Well, actually yesterday I walked around the block, which is about 3.5 miles, but that's about as much as I could muster with the weather. I was gonna go hiking today, but it rained this morning, and I just felt like staying in. So the last 2 days of my vacation, well, you know, that's you're watching me from the woods, in the woods, in the rain, in the rain. You know, I think that's pretty poetic. And I still haven't adjusted my my arrow trajectories. So let's start up Hunterborn while we're at it. I've changed a few things from yesterday, Adam, and the last Junkers, if you're still with us. I am running, what's it called, the something roads, blended roads or something like that here instead of immersive roads. As you can see, we're letterboxed, so we are running an ENB. I'm getting damn strong frame rates. Oh wait, let's before we start into that, let's set up. I wish I could set up this up in the MCM like I can in Legacy Edition, but I can't. So I have to wait and do it this way, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but that's just the way it goes with SE. Some authors have not yet really set up the MCMs, and I can't blame them. You know, it's a giant pain in the ass. All right, so timing is off, crouching is on prompt. Abundancy, knives are common. Meat materials are going to be normal. Yeah, the road looks good. It looks almost like the good roads do in Legacy when you have parallax enabled, and I liked the roads from Immersive Roads that you saw yesterday, but what happened was as soon as I turned on the ENB, the road textures, which are sort of overlaid on top of everything, the lighting just killed them. It was just a complete mess. They looked like they were pasted on to everything. Alright, combat stuff is a pain in the ass, but I do want knives to be necessary. Animations should be off. Fades should be off. And that is about it, I think. That's about all I can do. With rules, game, I'm just going to leave it at all. And that'll be it. Mr. B, you're back. Welcome. Today we're going to be farting around with playing with character values. I've already advanced my skill levels, and if you maybe you saw that, I don't know. Um, and I'm going to be, as it says in the description, I'm going to be playing with a couple of. Wait a minute, what happened to harvest ingredients? Did I already do that? Okay, whatever. I'm going to be playing with a couple of mods. I'm going to try to find Summerset Cabin, which is up near Helgen somewhere. And I also want to find a shepherd. I've given myself a herding stick. I've given myself a bunch of gold. I've given myself an advanced level in alchemy, so that Rast can do the things that Rast is going to be good at when I actually record this character for who he is. He is... Well, look, it's Talskar, or whatever the hell his name is, the Wandering Bard. Yes, Talskar the Wanderer. He'll kill those wolves for you if you wait around long enough. He's pretty powerful, even though he doesn't have any armor on. Now, there's often one of the shepherds wanders along here, and if I find them, I'm going to buy... let's see, I think I gave myself an axe as well. Let's see. Yes, an iron war axe. The longbow, which does 14 damage. I am going to need to get some water. Let me go do that before I forget and die of thirst here. Although I don't set my I need to die of thirst. Well, I'm glad you like the look of it. Today, it's a little different from yesterday, as you can see with the letterboxing. I am running an EMB. Yesterday I was not. And I played a lot with this morning. Let's get some foraging going on here. I think it actually looks pretty damn good for SE. I'm not a big fan of the look of SE as opposed to a really, really well modded Legacy Edition. But, yeah, sense direction. But this looks pretty darn good. I'm thinking that I could actually get to, like, using SE. The frame rate is solid. It's a lot better than I would get with equivalent mods, textures, and everything else loaded in Legacy. It's just because it's a more robust engine. I'm getting pretty solid high 50s to 60. I've got it limited at 60, so let's just drink some water here. And we'll eat some Horker loaf. So we're good. And there's some bandits chasing a wolf. Okay. Let me just save here, because I haven't saved at all yet. I have all my autosaves shut off, so I better save before I have to go back and reissue all those freaking commands. And let me just set some key bindings here. The longbow should be on 2, and I need to set some of my magic up here as well. So Conjure Familiar and Healing. I don't need Candlelight right now. Conjure Familiar, we'll put that on 4, and Healing should go on 6. Alright, good. Save that. I did not increase my sneak level. That's something I probably should have done just for this character as well. Let's see if this guy will stop for a second. and get the heck out of Dodge. Got my jumping mod going. I didn't have that running yesterday. Oh crap, an orc with a shield. That's all I need. What else is eating at me here? A skeever? You gotta be kidding me, right? And it's a frickin'... get that healing going quick. It's one of these... I don't know if I can get this going fast enough. Yeah. It's one of those bandit vermin skeevers that poisoned me. Michelle, good evening. How are you? Which problem was I trying to figure out? I don't remember. Where were you? I figured out... was that the crash around... I'm not going to go after these bandits again, by the way. I'm just going to head off for where I was going in the first place. And tell me if you can hear me or if the ambient noise is too loud. Yeah, at least I saved. Yeah, I know. But man, those bandit vermin are really tough. And when you couple it with Ultimate Combat and Know Your Enemies, I am the player character is very weak to poison, so I need to get some resist poison potions going. So please do let me know. I have True Storms running here, and if the background noise is too loud, I'll dial back my ambient sound levels. So yeah, Michelle, the CTD at Bleak Falls Barrow. I went back out. I created a couple of patches, and I hear arrows going here. I created a couple of patches and came back to it, and it actually looked pretty good. As you can see from where I'm standing right now, ambient occlusion is not 100% effective in SE with ENBs. These distinct lines here, but sounds okay. Good. Okay. So who is that? That's just a hunter there. He's not going to attack me. So let's see the map. Oh, that's right. I have a mod. I believe I'm going up the road towards Helgen here. I have a mod loaded. This is the road to Helgen right here. I have a mod loaded that actually turns off a lot of the map markers and things. So your player location isn't visible. Compass headings are not visible. So that's why I use sense direction. You know what? The audio is a little loud in my ears, so I gotta turn it down because it's just, the thunder is just driving me crazy. That's one problem with True Storms. So let's go look for Summerset Cabin. I don't know if there's an actual marker on here. There isn't, because everything is shut off. There's Snowberry's Shack. That's another mod. I'm surprised that that's not showing up here. So anyway, what was I saying about the CTD? I created a merged and bashed patch, and that seemed to take care of it. These little sort of specular sparkles here are part of a texture interaction with the ENB, I think. Hello, Mr. Fox. You are a... You are a non-interactive fox. Interesting. So, supposedly, this mod... Now, there's the cave entrance path. Yeah. A lot of white edges here. I am honestly unsure where some of that is coming from. Interesting. Still using Red Rock's mountain textures, which is excellent. Ooh, look at this, a grave marker. I love it. I don't know what that's from, but whatever it is, it's cool. Better watch out, because those bandits are right down the hill there. There's Summerset Cabin. Okay. I do have some other interesting textures loaded. Forts and... I forget what it is. I think it's just not imperial forts, not the stone forts, but the stockades. I think that's what it's called. So you'll see a slightly smoother wood and nicer, more rounded look to it. So Summerset Cabin is a cabin ruin that is player modifiable. So I need to learn how to do this. So let's just take all the loot out of there. And see if we can figure out how to make this work. I thought Summerset Cabin would be a really cool player home for a character like Rast, because of where it is and the fact that it's buildable or upgradable. But figuring out how might be interesting. I may have to go to the mod page and look. I may have to go down to Riverwood or something to figure it out. Let's go around the other side of the house here. Hang on a second. I'm going to just see if I have my... I don't. That's why. Okay, I want my look sensitivity all the way down, because I know how insane it can be and really annoying when you have to watch somebody like sort of ADD their way around things. I will really try to keep that to a minimum. I don't want to make anybody seasick here. So I took everything out of the chest. What did I gain out of that? Anything to read? LBIS with weathers, no, all of that. Well, let us just sample all my ingredients. Because Rast, if nothing else, Rast is going to be a skilled alchemist from the start. Yeah, I do have to activate cleanup. Did you see a prompt for that? I missed it. Was there a... Oh, right there. I only saw take pitchfork. Thank you for being observant. Let's see. I'm going to need an axe to chop down the saplings. I can bet on that. Let's wait till the game catches up with me here. Still learning things. When you learn 4 at a time, takes a while. You know what? Since this is going to be just experimentation, wood cutter. Woodcutter's axe. 0002. F2, F4. 1. Again, we're still waiting for the game to catch up with all the alchemy ingredients I just learned. What else am I going to need? Mr. B, you're going to track this Summerset Cabin mod. I didn't even pay attention to how old or new it is. Who is that? I might need that saw. That would be cool if somebody finally used this saw to actually do something in the game. Glass. All right, probably gonna need that. Yeah, you're right. I'm probably gonna need the shovel. That's probably pitchfork and shovel. I'm still waiting for this to catch up. Let's just give it a second while the poisons or while the ingredient attributes finally catch up. We're down to W now. I'll have a sip of my cocktail while we're waiting and hope for the bloody thunder to go away. Yeah, it's really cool. So Mr. B, if you love that, have you tried and you'll see it if you go back in one of my streams, I forget, within the last couple of weeks, have you checked out Lakeview Manor as it should be? I think it's one of the Hearthfire homes. Lakeview Manor as it should be. It is effing awesome. All right, chop down saplings. All right, so I think I was right. I needed an axe. That looks a lot clearer. Okay, cool. And clear the debris. What do I need for that? I need the shovel, probably. Michelle, you were correct. TNFs are beautiful. I love those overhauls, especially the Honeyside one. That is just awesome. And let's see, I can build a workbench. I probably have the items for that. Time to build a workbench. Uh-oh. Oh. It seems to have taken some extra time. A bone amulet. I wonder what that's for. Alright. So actually doing this has taken time, and I guess I am going to be very hungry and very thirsty. So let's, since it's probably dark, insanely dark for you guys, I'm going to eat. I'm going to drink a couple of bottles of wine, have some Horker loaf, and then I'm going to activate. Oh, you know what? I have to read this book. And let's get actions favorited up here. So simple actions, I'm sure you guys all know simple actions. Ooh, sounds like the thunder's fading. Nice. I'm just going to sleep till it gets lighter. Now he's going to jump up again, which is a little weird. It's kind of a strange glitch with the mod. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? It really the Lakeview mod. It actually still allows you to. Oh, nice! A beautiful morning here at Summerset Cabin. Let's see what else I have to eat here. And I'm going to have to drink my last bit of water and drink that vegetable soup. It still allows you to have a little bit of agency in that you have to you have to follow the mod author's um, uh, instructions. You build only the exact additions that I believe it's a she that she specifies, and once you've built them, the mod furnishes them automatically, minus a few items like wall sconces and barrels and a few things like that. So she tells you exactly what to make and what you can make, and once it's done. But the touches are just amazing. The kids' room is fabulous. I don't know how old you are, Mr. B, but if you have kids, and it's just like there's one of the beds in the kids' room is a little boat. I mean, it's just fabulous. The mod is superb. It really is. All right, so let's see. What can I do with the workbench here? I need iron ingots, firewood, and nails, which means first I need the anvil, and then I need some firewood. You know what? Since we're just mercilessly cheating here, let's just cheat the hell out of everything. Oh, that was probably the wrong. Yeah, you know what? Help ingot. How's that? That'll be a little better. Iron ingots. And an iron ingot is 0005 ACE4. ACE4, and let's give myself 20 of them. And then we need firewood. So, oh, there's two miscellaneous entries for firewood. Interesting. I'll just try the first one. 6F993. 6F993, and give myself 20 of those. All right. Anvil. Yes. Wow. Okay, so where'd the mod put the anvil? Oh, and there's a chopping block right there. I can make my own firewood. All right, anvil. Let's make some nails. And I think it said 20 nails that I need. I don't remember. I got plenty of iron. So clearly this is using the Hearthfire extensions or whatever. Yeah, I know. I know I don't have to include the zeros, but sometimes when I don't, it comes out wrong. So I always just type the whole thing out. I know those are, what the prefix to the form ID. So let's see. A hinge. And a lock, I believe I need corundum. So let's give myself some corundum here. All right, I'm going to do it your way, sir. 5AD93. Oops. 93, and I'm just going to give myself 5 of those. I really want to see what this looks like when it's complete. I may have to cheat myself some water even. Alright, so bed, chest, repair fireplace. So, oh, it's dark again. Holy crap. This guy really upped the ante on the taking time to make things. Even Hearthfire doesn't do that. Um, all right, you know what? Can I suspend I need for a bit? I'm not going to save. Let's just go for this. Oh, there's the key to Summerset Cabin. That just appeared out of nowhere. Nice. So what else did I need to do now? I need quarried stone. So I'm going to give myself a pickaxe. So I don't think I have one. Just a regular pickaxe, please. E3C16. E3C16. I think there's some stone to quarry over here somewhere. I do have candlelight, don't I? I do. All right. Where was that stone? Saw it around here somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side. There it is. Yeah, it's right above that, Michelle. It's sort of, it's more, I think it's more up the hill from the bandit camp. Am I actually gathering stone? Yeah, okay, good. And the camp where the camp in the woods, where you start with Live Another Life is, so I'd be south of the bandit camp here, and that the little campsite is a little north of where we are now, I think. Anyway, I always get turned around when I'm thinking Skyrim. For some reason, I'm always thinking I'm going north when I'm heading actually south. Which is unusual because in the real world I have a very good sense of direction. All right, let's get back over to the house here. Speaking of a sense of direction, which I have no concept of where I am here. There it is. What else do I need? So I can repair the fireplace. Excellent. Table and chairs. Even better. Now I'm going to need straw for the bed. I'd be willing to bet on that, right? Yeah, straw. So first of all, let's go chop some wood. I won't cheat that in anymore. Oh, look at that. I have firewood right there. And I'll bet he put straw in here. He did. Oh, that's awesome. Bed, all right. Now I probably need nails and stuff, perhaps for the chest, or do I need more hinges? Iron fittings and a lock. Okay. Let's make those. And a lock. Now this, yeah, too easy now. Oh well. Uh, Hinges and a wash bucket. I'm going to need a linen wrap. I'll skip the wash bucket for now, but the cupboard for sure. So let me make some more hinges. Um, what was I about to say? I just interrupted myself. Um, oh, this would be a perfect place to use Jackson's positioner. So you could like pick up all kinds of nifty items around the world, bring them back here, place them, and make this into a pretty awesome house. Um, nice alchemy table, weapon racks. Let's see what it looks like inside. Nice. I like it. I really do. It has a little bit of an Summerset Cabin vibe to it. Uh, I wish it didn't have the textured floor from around. You know, if it actually had a wooden floor, would be cool. Um, yeah, and you know, you don't have to take the provided items. You could also go, you know, you could role play it and buy, uh, you know, go buy the items or whatever at Bellathor's or Lucan's store. Um, you know, but I like the nice little static placements here. They look good. I love this table. Little looks like, what is that? Is that a Forsworn amulet or something right there? Um, a nice cooking pot. Some nicely thought out placements. I think a couple of rugs in here you could use. You could do with Jackson's positioner. Would make the place look cool. Um, it's nice. This is really awesome. I really like this. Um, an extra bed, definitely. Although I'm not sure if an extra bed placed by Jackson's would actually be used by a follower. Um, that's that's open to question. I'm glad to see that the occlusion culling works in here. I'm not getting rained on inside the house, uh, which is nice. Um, so how does Mr. B? Just curious. You said you're switching to your tablet. How does my overlay look? Is the actual game screen too small with the overlay? I'm kind of enamored of the overlay, but that's just because I made it, and I want to like it. But if it sucks and kind of distracts from the game, I will switch to full screen game mode. Oh look, there's even iron ore there, but of course you need a smelter for that. I wonder how far does this actually go? Um, I I have glass, but not enough. Frost and Miriam. I'm going to leave this for now and not cheat in any more stuff. I do like. I think this looks nicer and cleaner than it probably does in the original configuration of the mod because I have this these stockade textures loaded in, which makes the thing look a little bit newer. Uh, but I think that's enough playing around with Summerset Cabin. It's pretty cool. Oh, look, there's even giant lichen. Cool. That's I think a little bit misplaced, but okay. Um, I'll gather it anyway. So I could bring a smelter in here, and maybe he even offers that um, as an option to build later on. Right now, I want to do a little quick alchemy. And where's my mortar and pestle? I gave myself a mortar and pestle. All right. Let's see. I need to damage health. And ravage magicka, perhaps. Maybe I can resist some fire and some frost. And let's see. I do have conjuration. Um, Yeah, I tried to make it. Thank you, Michelle. I tried to make the overlay uh, semi unobtrusive, but also nice looking. Um, uh, So prefer to be able to choose from everything right at the start. I kind of agree with you, although in Hearthfire, at least with the three houses, I mean, you have to build the foundation and the floors, and you have to work your way up. You can't build a house from the roof down. So at least some of that makes a little sense. But some of the other stuff doesn't. You're right. Um, and this one, I will experiment with it more later and see. Um, I just wanted to get some poisons going. Uh, by the way, just for anybody's interest, I I think I talked about this yesterday, or maybe not. Anyway, I managed to move the Amidian-born textures over uh, into SE. Yeah, I think we did talk about that yesterday. What can I say? I'm old. I forget things easily. So let's go looking for a shepherd because I want to get a herd of goats and bring them up here uh, to live around my beautiful little cabin. Uh, and I want to catch all the dragonflies too. Um that reindeer there always spawns right there. But he's moving around too much. Ooh. Flock. Right in the butt. Nice. Alright, let's go get... Oh, you know, I'm going to turn I need back on before I forget. And just make sure, yeah, it saved all my settings, simple, difficulty, set to valued harvests. Yeah, good, okay. So, keep gathering stuff here. I need to go down to Riverwood and buy a hunting knife so that I can skin things better and see if I can find a shepherd from whom I can buy some awesome goats, or maybe a cow or two. So the mod herds allows you to not only buy these animals but also feed them, milk them, and a lot of other stuff. It's kind of cool. They act like I think the mod has its own follower system built in. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Adam. That on phones and small tablets it would look kind of crappy. That's why I was asking Mr. B also. So, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. Let's actually. Hopefully, this won't screw it all up. There we go. No more overlay. So that's the beauty of OBS. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, why am I going so slow? I have this mod that makes a lot of the HUD stuff much more unobtrusive to the point that it's not where I'm used to having it. Like, for instance, the sneak indicator is down low instead of being up in the middle, which is cool. I just have to get used to it. I feel kind of bad because the last two streams I've been just sort of hanging around in the Falkreath Riverwood area just doing the regular stuff. So you're not after me, are you? Oh, good. Whoa. thank you, guards. I'll let them kill these bandits. And where did they... Those... I wonder if they came from Unhinged. Bandit Valians Wannabe. That's another OBIS faction. No idea what that is. Okay, glad you like it better, Adam. Because, you know, it's all about you, dude. You're the one who's sitting out in the rain in the forest, so I want you to be happy.
I used to be an adventurer like
Don't say it. I'll kill you. Don't say it. Do not say it. Thank you. I walked away in time. Let's see. Glowing... Oh, some nice loot here. Ah, I love it. For a long time, I left... I left Winter is Coming out of my load orders. But, you know what? I'm glad to have it back, because I love these cloaks. And this bone amulet. Spells cost 3% less. I don't remember where I picked that up. Possibly from one of these bandits. Did I didn't even notice when I did. Now what? Whoa. Don't shoot me. He's going after the wolves. Alright, cool. One more carcass to harvest before I get myself a good hunting knife. Alright. I thought I turned the on-screen blood drops off. I really hate that. So is the Adam, is the rain part of one of the hurricanes, or is it just unlucky weather? Uh-oh.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands.
Really?
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
You do?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and
you all probably know what
hasn't
this is from.
returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
I don't know what great things you've heard about me, Cassia. I spend all my time cheating items into my game and just farting around doing nothing much. So, you may be mistaken. Interesting. Some of this stuff looks distinctly different from yesterday, and I don't know what I changed. That wood pile there. Wow. Just unlucky. That's too bad. Oh, so it's coming from the other side. Yeah, so you're not... Some of this lighting is really nice, though. This is a bit of ELFX, a little bit of Vivid Weathers. I haven't added any other lighting mods except Lanterns of Skyrim. Anyway, let's see if Lucan has a hunting knife for me. And no, I'm not going to Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm going to continue on down towards Whiterun. I know there's one of the herds, shepherds, is down there.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. I don't know what you overheard. Take a look.
I'm just going to blast through some of the dialogue here because we're not really doing anything serious. Oops. seriously role-playing today. Iron hunting knife, steel hunting knife. That's good. All right. And I can sell you maybe a few items here. I'm also going to buy... Oh, God. I'm carrying 55 pounds of quarried stone. All right. You know, I can always quarry more. Whew. Dang. I'll keep my ingots and give him the ore. And I want to keep that saw. I really wish I needed that saw for something up at the house there.
I better get back to...
Yeah, you clean your store. I'm going to leave. No, wait. I didn't cheat that granite. The quarried stone I quarried myself. What did I sell that I cheated? The iron ore? Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind. Nice moss textures on these trees. I think I forget who. Maybe it was one of the other. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Did some of them come out of that chest? But that's not cheating. That was given to me free. I didn't cheat that in by the console. You're right. I don't think I quarried 55 stone. Somebody asked about I think forest walkabout or something like that. I believe the moss texture on the tree here is from forest walkabout. So as you can see, it's not a 4K texture, but it looks really, really nice from a distance, and not too unlike the boreal forests around where I live here. Not too far off from that. And Michelle, probably a lot like the forests up where you live. So let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to head down to Whiterun. So let's see. I want to figure out how to get myself a herd of goats. Yeah, look at that. I love these wood textures. I don't know if some of them are available for LE, but if they are, I'm going to grab them if I can. And the red rocks, I believe, Michelle, you use HCT mountains, right? Which I don't know if any of you guys have noticed if you use HCT mountains in your LE playthroughs, but the mod has been removed from the Nexus. So, however, this Red Rocks texture for mountains for SE is pretty awesome, actually. And looks possibly even better than HCT Mountains did. So, Mr. B, what version of Skyrim are you running? Legacy or Special Edition? And how much modding do you do? Just curious. If you can look at the mod list that I put in the description for the stream here. So I'm just curious what you're using, and I think you said you were running a slightly low-end system yesterday. The Red Rocks is a 4K texture, but it's not. I mean, it's not huge. In other words, it doesn't take up a lot of memory. It does get used and reused a lot, so it shouldn't really kill frame rate a whole lot. Wow. Baby mammoths. Well, try Red Rocks, Michelle. Give it a shot. See what you think. And Red Rocks is a texture-only mod, so you can just overwrite real mountains and see what it looks like. There's no ESP involved, so you shouldn't have to screw around with your load order, or anything. There is one thing right there in front of us that pop into the water. That's a little annoying. With the frame rate that I'm getting here, well, it's down to the 40s now that I'm down here in Whiterun. I was thinking maybe I will give Dindalod a shot. But let's see, what do I got here? Yeah, I'm down in the 30s. So if I use Dindalod with this ENV, I'm just gonna tank. So Legacy, all DLCs. Oh, that's right. Yes, I looked at your mod page. I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. I remember from yesterday now. We did talk about that.
Need something.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester.
As far as I know, there's no hiring of an NPC in herds, but you buy you buy the goats or cows or whatever from the NPCs. I was hoping I would see one of the wandering shepherds. There's a guy over here though. I'm gonna go check him out. His name is Lucius or Laureus, not Laureus. That's the farmer down the way. He's got a little cabin right up here, and there he is. No, I wish I could hire a shepherd, but I think I can buy goats from Lucius here. Hello. Hello? He doesn't want to talk.
I'll take my leave then.
No. Yes, hello? Hello?
I'll take my leave.
No. Listen, I'm going to take my leave on you in a second here. Do you know where I can get a cow? Oh, tell me I have a conflict. Oh gosh, Mr. B, I'm sorry. I have been putting one off for years on my neck, so I know where you're going, what you're going for there, and I'm sorry it's come to the place where you have to have it done. Why is he not talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I killed one of his goats, he'd talk to me.
Thank you for your time.
I may have to go look at the... I may have to do something for him in order to have it work. Yeah. The very best of luck on the operation. Oh, I can talk to a goat. Okay. I wonder if this is a follower mod conflict. They all say talk to my goat, but oh man, jeez. Well, I hope that insurance is going to cover some of it anyway. Lucius, where'd you go? There he is, way down there. With his herd. Okay. Let's see if he'll talk to me down here. Yeah, my ex and still close friend had spinal surgery many years ago, and she's been, you know, on disability with Social Security since then. So that's definitely the best option you can do. She has a degenerative spine issue, lower back, had to have bone grafts and everything.
All right then.
Lucius, I want you to talk to me. I command you to walk away and ignore me. Crap. So, Michelle, did you read anything? Did you read anything about why Lucius won't talk to me? Do I have to do something special for Herds to buy the receipts? Yeah. That's what I thought, but I can't get him to talk to me, so I can't buy the receipts. Well, you know what? I have met other shepherds in the world. God, this is beautiful. Wow, look at that. So, Vivid Weathers, nice. I think that's a little nicer than Obsidian in some ways. I get a little bit of lens flare there, a little J.J. Abrams look. Well, Mr. B, I can relate to that also. I've had my issues with that. And I know what it can be like. And there are great meds, and no one should ever feel any stigma about using them. Their spots will be active only when the NPCs are actually there, not time-bound. Visiting them at any time of the day, week, month will show an abandoned, inactive version, or maybe even nothing. Okay, well, I know that I've stopped by before on some of the other shepherds who wander the world, and I have gotten the whoa, I missed. So I know I can buy from some of the shepherds. I'm not sure why I can't from Lucius, but we'll figure it out. You know, mud crabs just aren't worth the time in Hunterborn. Might as well just manually loot them. Yeah, Vivid's great. This is the Vivid version of Rudy ENB, but even without the ENB, let's just take a quick look. Whoopsie. Is it Shift F12? There we go. So here's, I know it's a little bright. That's more to do with my gamma settings than anything else. Let's take a quick look at that. So it's a little bit more saturated, but this is Vivid without the ENB and Vivid with the ENB. So the ENB gives it a little more somber look, a little less saturated look, and the details. Yeah, hey man. What better time to spend time, you know, at the computer I assume you're going to have to be lying down a lot, but a laptop. I know Julie was on. Alexa thought I was talking to her. Julie was on her back and on her front for quite a while after she had her surgery, and then she was in a full body cast for a while too. But we won't talk about that. So you're gonna build your own overhaul, a la as big as like something like Percus Maximus, or more along the lines of an Ordinator perk overhaul. Let's get some meat out of this too. All right. And what am I doing for frame rate? Well, we're back up to around 60. That area right out in front of Whiterun there, man, that's tough. And it's the Revelers. Let's see, where's the nearest water? There's a bridge over here. I need to get some water for my water skin before I die of thirst, figuratively. Macaulay, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. I've been going for a while now, and I haven't succeeded in boring these guys to death yet, so I've been trying to get herds to figure out how to use the mod called herds. We played around with Summerset Cabin for a while. That was fun. Oh crap. And I haven't saved in quite a while. Let's see. Can I run away? Oh my god. He's like right on top of me. No, no. I don't want you to show me anything. I better quick save here. And then run like hell. Maybe back to the watchtower over here. I just don't want to die after all that. Well, I'm going to download some of your mods and give them a shot when I go back to building a new loadout. This one here is pretty well set. But feel free in the community tab there.
Hail, friend.
Oh, go away. Go away.
you look
I don't want to talk about your
Cheers,
meat.
my friend. May your adventures find
Throw a
you
link
fame and fortune.
in to your mod page, please. And I will showcase the mods to my viewers. Literally ones, tens of people. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of converting of actual mods with ESPs. I've watched tutorials and stuff like that. I think we talked about learning how to do Xedit merges and patches and things like that. I find that pretty daunting personally. I get confused easily with stuff like that. So more power to you.
Yes.
Who was that? Oh. Where I'm trying to remember where I saw. I guess the shepherds are random, so yeah. Nice, nice texture there. Let's head into Whiterun and grab a room for the night and decide what to do. Now, I wonder... That is not from Dawn of Skyrim. That's from some other... That might be Blended Roads. Not 100% sure. Because that cobblestone in front of the gates there, that's not something I'm familiar with. So when you say a mechanics immersion, describe what exactly what you mean. Oh my.
We'll pay whatever it takes,
Huh.
but we must have more swords for the Imperial
What
soldiers.
Whiterun overhaul have I
That size on my own. Why don't you scroll down
thrown in and forgotten about? Wow, looks pretty nice. Oh my God, Linux. I tried Linux years ago, and again, I love computers, and I love playing around with... Whoa. Ooh, a thief on the roof. More than one thief. An assassin. And now I'm going to have to climb up there to get him. Or her. Interesting. What was an assassin doing on the roof? Well, you know what? I'll find out in the morning. I would love more crafting immersion, which I know is extremely difficult to do. There's a lot of stuff that could be done.
Yes.
So I still haven't fixed my spigots, by the way. They're still screwed up. I think they got borked by weapons, armor, clothing, and clutter fixes, which is one of Cryptopyr's mods. I think I borked them when I loaded her textures in.
What can I get you?
First, you can refill my water.
Of course.
And then you can rent me a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Need something?
So has anybody been following Belmont Boy and his Ultimate Skyrim?
I work for Bellefield.
Speaking of mechanics, game mechanics and stuff like that, he has been, like him or not, he's been working really hard. Unique loot. Okay, I'll check that. Oh, you can't put links even in the community site? I thought, Elfin Dagon did yesterday. Put a link to the step wiki.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So you should be able to put a link somewhere, not in the chat here, but in on the community tab. By the way, the step site is down because of the hurricane, I believe. Cool. So he's been doing a lot of work. Well, let's see, community tab. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm going to pause this. And if you go... Yeah, Elfin Drago posted a link and it shows up in my creator studio area under community comments. I don't know how you get to it, but he did. Somehow it's like an since I'm not looking at since I'm looking at my own site, I can't tell you exactly what he did. Let me see if I can look at it on my phone from my other no channels about. I don't honestly know, but somehow he was able to post a link on what is associated with the community. So if you find it, let me know. That's weird. Let's see. I'll do 10 hours. The other thing the thing about Belmont Boy that gets me is he just sort of, he talks an awful lot, and he seems to be constantly working on things, and then they take a long time to come out. And I think that he's a big marketer. I like a lot of his intent and a lot of the things that he wants to do.
Aren't they?
But I think sometimes there's a little bit more talk than there is action there. But I am a Patreon subscriber of his, so good Lord. Is there still more going on? What the? Good Lord. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna just as if I was you know, eating some popcorn while I'm watching something go on, I'm gonna grab a little bit of food. I'm not going to get involved. The last time I got involved in one of these melees, that was okay. That was a Skyrim Unhinged deal, because whatever happened turned into soul embers. Interesting. All right. So, oh, it was a guard. It was a fake guard, like a doppelganger guard. Cool. Blackberry Jam Guy, welcome to the stream. Just a normal day in Skyrim and Whiterun. I don't think it's a Google Plus link, although it might be. Maybe that's where he did it. I don't use Google Plus, although I had an account a long time ago. I don't know if yeah, Macaulay, I'm not sure if it's fair to say he likes to create hype, because he has definitely come through with content, but I think he if you watch some of his live streams and his you know, testing streams where he's talking about what he's going to do with Ultimate Skyrim and stuff like that, I think sometimes, you know, it just, I don't mean this in a negative way, but just there's a lot of talk, and it's been going on for quite a long time, but I sure respect all the work he's doing. So, and who are you, sir? Ulfberth Warbear with a glow on him. Oh, okay. And it went away. I wonder what that was from. Interesting. Alright, so clearly I have a Whiterun mod that I have forgotten about loaded here, because things are looking quite nice. By the way, this is Immersive Laundry, in case anybody's interested. All the little things hanging back with a new texture by Fusher, who some of you may recognize as the author of the for the last, what, 4 years now, 2015, 16, 17, 18, big texture packs that come out once a year, and also a lot of really nice little nice touches. It's a PFUSCHER, I think, is the name of the author.
There's a nip in
So
the air.
retextured that immersive laundry mod. Some of this, like Arcadia's Cauldron, that is Skyrim radioactive, I believe. So let's head into Bellathor and check things out here. Yeah, me too. The quality of life mods are one of the things that make Skyrim
Welcome to Bellathor
continue
General Goods.
to
Welcome
be
indeed.
such a joy to play. Except when you have floating signs. The floating cows for sale sign bug. Well, it's a well-known bug.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I think I'd like to buy a travel lantern. You usually have one of those. Yep. And some lantern oil, perhaps. Let's buy all your lantern oil. What can I sell to you, sir? More cheated in items to piss Michelle off. Let's see. What can I sell you that I some of my ill-gotten booty here, or ill-booten-gotti. The firewood, yes. Let's see. And you know what? For the purposes of this, just playing today, I'm not going to bother hoarding any of the stuff I'm picking up. And let's see. That's about it. Maybe I can buy some arrows from yous. Wow. Oh, that's right. I'm already leveled myself up early on, so I'm getting slightly better stuff. I'm just going to buy steel arrows.
Do come back.
Another nice interior, thanks to Skyrim Radioactive. And again,
Please do look around.
nice solid 60 frames. That would not happen in my Legacy build with Skyrim Radioactive. Not even close. Oh, the goat. It's dead. And that looks like a glass arrow. Wow. Let's see. Is it? It is. Huh. I wonder if that assassin's body is still on the roof. It is. Haha. Oh, can I actually get up there without cheating? Like,
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
let's
I'm sure
see.
you've got something you need.
Okay. You might say,
What are you doing that for?
no, can't do it. I do have a jumping mod. Better jumping. So it's possible I might be able to get up onto one of these roofs. Not quite. Not quite. I can double jump, but not quite high enough. Oh well. No big. Tricheur un jour, tricheur toujours. Mm-hmm.
Need something? Need something?
No, thank you, sir.
What are you doing that for?
Okay, now I'm feeling kind of aimless. I want to find a shepherd that I can buy goats from.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
Yes, there is a Facebook page, but it's for a Skyrim Addict podcasting. Come join us, man. Check us out. We've been around for a while. We do several podcasts. Yes, Michelle, I knew what it meant. Maybe the other guys didn't.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed.
I am a cheater at heart. What can I say? But yes, Mr. B, come join our Facebook group, and it's a nice, quiet community that's mostly centered on Skyrim and Fallout. So maybe that's why, Michelle, maybe that's why he is truculent. Macaulay, you're saying there's a shepherd in Riverwood. I thought there was a female shepherd that wandered around along the road between Falkreath and Riverwood, but I missed her. So I'm going to head back up in that direction and see if I can find her. So he's a mysterious Imperial living in a small house in the White Road area, seems to herd goats and possibly sell them.
Years, but I earned my way to the top.
So, Mr. B, it is a closed group. So, if you ask to join, I'll make sure that that you are added to the group. Living in the woods around Falkreath. Okay, thank you guys. It's a lot easier than me tabbing back and forth. So I'm going to run up there. So I'm wondering which Whiterun mod that is overlaid on Dawn of Skyrim, because I know I have Dawn of Skyrim loaded. Ooh, Thalmor. So I'm thinking of making Rast, when I actually build him out as a real character, I'm thinking of making him into a sort of a vestige of the followers of Saint Alessia, who were worshippers of Akatosh, and they were an interesting group, and they hated the elves, specifically the Aelids, because they were from the first era. They lasted well into the second era, but I don't see why it wouldn't be possible to role play little pockets of them having lasted in the wilderness areas of Cyrodiil well into the fourth era. So anyway, it's a possibility I'm thinking of. But he is going to start out as illiterate, so I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to work that. All right, so she's not here. I'm going to head up this road this time. Let's see. I should have bought a horse, you know. Well, actually, I don't have enough money to buy a horse. They are simply bigger, Macaulay. Simply bigger trees. I actually did try. I favor enhanced vanilla trees in Legacy, but it does not play well in SE. Has not been, seemingly not well supported and patched, because I had trouble with it. So I was shifted back to SBT, and it seems to work fine. I had a little issue with LODs when I first loaded Vivid, but that was simply because I had overwritten the wrong LODs. Yeah. No. Not going to console it. I'm going to keep running slowly down the road here. See, now there's a little bit of lighting issue there with the snow on the rocks, kind of gray. That's all right. Yep, and there's some cruddy textures there. I could probably make the snow better. Maybe better dynamic snow. I don't know if that's been ported to SE or not. Yeah, it's just that's right. It's a testing run. So we already came this way. Ooh, another beehive. I'm going to follow it all the way to Falkreath this time. See if she shows up. If she doesn't, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to stick on the stream or whether I'm going to go do something actually moderately exciting. Maybe head over to the Reach or something like that. Good. Maybe I will throw that in. I wonder, does it say, or if you're looking at the mod page, does it have anything to say about patching for weather mods or lighting mods or anything like that? Oh, I'm not going to get baited into fighting you, my lady. Alright, so it does need some patches. Alright, well, we'll work it out. The water is looking decent. Not as, again, it's not quite as nice as Legacy with ENB, but pretty good. I don't see any of the really bad seams. Over there, yeah, maybe they are. Okay. It seems to be flowing in the right direction. Speaking of which, I must be thirsty. And I must be really hungry by now, too. Oh, guess not. I am sorry, Mr. B. I don't know how he posted that link, but it's showing up, like I said, in the community tab that I can see on my site, but I have no idea how he did it. But I'll try to figure it out. Whoa, whoa. Who is firing fire at me? Oh, God. Whoopsie. Ah. Hide behind a tree and take a potion here. I think I have a resist fire potion, don't I? I did. I made one. Big deal. Got him once. Ah, shoot. Where is he? Where is he? Not very intelligent to run up and try to beat a flame atronach to death. But it was my only option, I swear. I swear it was my only option. So it needs to be, if I remember correctly, it needs to be loaded. Well, there's a specific load order for SMIM as well, right? So I've used it in Legacy. All right, so there's the road to Falkreath. You know what? Screw this. I'm tired of just like wandering around aimlessly looking for shepherds. I missed the Thalmor. Yeah, if I tried to kill Thalmor right now, Adam, I would be lying in a bloody heap on the road. And my intent is to stay alive. Maybe even pick up a follower. I don't know. Yeah, check. Well, it was. You could look at the chat log, but I remember him saying that he posted a link, and I think he referred to it as the community tab. And when I went looking for it, that's where I found it on where I was able to. So. Now, if you can PM me via YouTube, I'm not sure if that works or not. Then I can post the link in the stream description. I could do that for sure. Ah, it's another hold border. This is one of these immersive hold border gates here. Yeah, we're trying to find a way for Mr. B to post a link to his mod page. One of the viewers yesterday was able to, because you can't post a link in the chat, but you can. But one of the viewers yesterday was able to post a link. I love these border gates. They are so cool, except when guards stand halfway in and out of them. But that's one of those wonderful little things that we tolerate in Skyrim, right? Yeah, the link is on what the poster referred to as the community tab, and I can see it, but I don't know how to actually go ahead and post to that. Oh, and there's another inn here. All right, let's see. Rorikstead or the Reach? And what's going on here? Oh, this is all part of whatever this little inn is. Nice. Thirsty Mammoth. This must be added by inns and taverns. Cool. Don't feel the need. That could be exactly what he meant. So give that a shot, Mr. B. Profile discussion, public comment. See if that works. And another guarded border gate. I love these. This is awesome. And look at those. That's nice. That's a... Oh no, it's just a regular wooden bowl. It's just the way the shadows looked on it. It was looked different. These really, really add a lot West Whiterun Hold. They really add a lot to the low clearance there. I won't be able to take a truck through that. So that was a generic Markarth guard. Didn't he say something, the same thing that Markarth guards say, the safest city in the Reach? Oh, cool, look. And they're... We've got a little faction war going on there. Wow, those guards kicked some butt.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine.
Fine, yeah. Well, you know what? I have a really cool mod that makes Sidna Mine much bigger. So maybe I'd like to go to Sidna Mine, huh? Huh? Maybe I would. Maybe I'd, well, maybe not. Yeah, never mind. Let's loot some corpses here. We'll take their arrows. And that's true, I did find a mod that's called Sidna Mine Extended or something. So I'm kind of looking forward to giving that a shot. So far, nice weather. I forget if I... No, I think I set this to normal occurrences, because you can set the weather to you know, a low occurrence of randomization or whatever you want to call it. Oh, here we go again. It's very green here. Exceedingly green, in fact. I'm not sure if that's another somewhat new to me ground texture. Not quite sure which one I used for that. Some of it looks decent and some of it looks kind of crappy, like straight ahead there. Meh. I can live without that. Whoa! Are you after me? I guess you are. Crap. So time to run away. Whoa! Who's still coming after me? Jeez. Where'd you come from? What did I do? It's not my fault. I didn't mean it. Whoever you are. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Still no luck, huh? Let's see. Run back up the hill. It would be nice to know if I knew who was after me and why. Because I'm pretty sure I can't kill them easily. And I'm also pretty sure there's a lot more of them than there are of me. Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe it's part of Unhinged. For a while there, I had both Skyrim Unhinged and this new mod called Immersive World Encounters. Yeah, they're after me. Oh, wow. And he's kind of powerful. I had them both loaded, and man, that was like way too much. Wait a minute. Is that me? All right. Okay. uh, yeah. Hang on a second here. If that's me, oh, never mind. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to figure this. I have to see if it is. And then I will. I promise I'll reload and see. But I have to see if that's me. That's why he's so powerful. No, it's just a Forsworn. Okay, never mind. First of all, I was just wondering if it was one of the doppelgangers. And that's why he was so... He was killing me so easily. Don't have a shield. 46. Good lord, he's way over my level. No way I can kill him. That's Skyhud, by the way. Yeah. Damn. So, not a chance in hell. So let's see, which way are we going to go to get around this? Oh, what was that? I'm just getting my ass handed to me. I think, you know what? Back there where I decided to go to Markarth instead of Rorikstead, I think I made a bad decision. I think that Rorikstead is sounding really, really good right now. Yeah, with that depth of field and everything, that almost looks current gen. Just not quite. Almost. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. It's I've been on for a while. I can feel this stream kind of flagging, sagging, losing its momentum, and I want to experiment with and figure out some things. And, oh, another border crossing. Look at that. Wow. I love that mod. This is really, really awesome. It adds so much. I mean, it's not a lot, but it just adds interest to the whole world. Let's see what happens to this little patrol. I'm assuming they'll open the gate themselves. Yep, cool. Even though they sort of passed through the gate. So, Mr. B, my gamer tag email address is vnbrazil@gmail.com. So, just send me an email with a link in it, and I'll throw, if you can't do it any other way, and I'll put it in the description. And do come along and visit us at Facebook. Check out the group. and see if you want to join. It's a lot of fun. And check out some of our podcasts. We do a lot of live streams, and we are, if you're into D&D, we have a 5e, a 5th edition version of Skyrim going. That's been a huge amount of fun. Created by one of our members who lives over in the UK, and takes place 10 years after the events of the game Skyrim, post Dragonborn, as it were, and it's been just a joy to play. So if you're into D&D, you should at least check that out. But either way, just come check us out. So, guys, thank you for watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I know it wasn't exactly a stream with a lot of purpose, but I learned a lot. Ow. I learned that Skyrim is a dangerous place, and that I get killed easily. Yeah, boy, I'm going to get killed again. Seems like a good time to heal myself while I run away and hide in a place that I can say goodbye to everybody. Alright, let me get up the hill here and hide behind this rock. Alright, so from my position in this secure redoubt, hiding like a little coward behind a rock, I say to you all, good night, thanks for watching, and well, just thank you. Really, I really appreciate it that you guys enjoy. At least I can kill a wolf. Jeez. I appreciate that you guys enjoy my streams, because I really enjoy doing them, and I enjoy the company. So, good night, everybody, and until next time.